All right, so the expected weekend between Arsenal and Chelsea in the Premier League. Chelsea coming from a draw, a 90 minutes equalizing against Burnley. Burnley getting a point at Stamford Bridge, and Arsenal trashing their favourite wife, Tottenham, 4-1. All right, and this weekend is Arsenal against Chelsea. But first of all, the badge is showing, as you can see, Arsenal and Chelsea. This season, Arsenal the wife, Chelsea where, no doubt. But focus, let's hear from TY. TY, what do you think about Arsenal Chelsea this weekend? Chelsea will win you,
bro. Frankly speaking, if I say I know how things they go now again, I don't lie. If you not see me, the energy will be say I take carry starts beginning of season. You get one kind of ginger, one kind of belief for beside being get. You understand? It's not like it's no longer there. It's there. I still want to believe. I still very much want to believe, but it's very hard now. It's very, 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 very hard. You get, considering how we keep losing these points, coming from winning position, dropping over 17 points in a season, it's not good. I mean, for a team that really wants to make top four, or even looking at being title contenders, it is really not good. It don't make sense at all. And why do you need less cards? Initially, we all assumed.
That's why they call it red card.
You understand?
Red card.
Initially, we assumed it was Maresca. Say Maresca don't know how to manage the boys. Then at the end of the day, we don't see man. Oh my God! Now, boys, these boys, but all of them, they don't get sense.
See,
they don't get sense.
Wait. Does it mean that Arsenal is going to trash you this weekend? Because I know saying a big team they play, and when big team they play like this, they all come out to play with their heart, because they're going to allow that banter to sustain in the next media banter, fans banter, may not sustain for that period. You get, so even if that small club, you go see them relax. But when it comes to big team, they will all come out.
See, if you look my face, you don't say I know well, I don't get strength. But one thing we say, I don't understand. This thing look like Tottenham badge too? Or this thing look like Crystal Palace? I mean look like Brentford?
Wait now, Arsenal don't handle you.
This we're talking about the best team in London. Like we talk about what.
Let me agree that you are the best team.
It did happen. Make I tell you something. Once upon a time, that's how we take the suffer them. You understand? That's how we take the suffer them. Now they are turn. Life na turn by turn. The thing is, I don't go deny Arsenal. Make them they shine their shine. You understand? But you saying that Arsenal is going to give me a beating this in our next game, it's totally absurd. In fact, it's not something that I will ever in my life agree to. So you saw our last game against the Arsenal. You saw how it was. They played safe, for God's sake, and I could see they maintained that. The referee was very, very unjust to us. If justice had been done, at least two penalties should have come out of that game for us. So, but we move. But no ever mention.
Okay, let's
put Arsenal Chelsea. Come put trash in put.
Let's come this way now. Arsenal played draw against Wolves, dropping point against Wolves, and as much as they came back to the winning position against Tottenham, do you see yourself topping Arsenal this season? Not tell me no, they say they go.
No. It's impossible at this point. I will not lie to you. I'll not lie to you. Saying that we are going to top Arsenal this season is a fool's dream. Honestly, right? It's a fool's dream. Like I don't fit talk am. You get all right. But what I dey very sure about why they always beat my chest for mistake. I'm gonna win this league. I said me. The energy where I don't put it. I said this season. May no worry. When May reach, okay, we go know how it will be.
Do you see yourself? Make it look like say they win Arsenal. Do you see yourself going to the Champions League this season?
Definitely. Okay. The only thing we need to do is to get our things right, to get ourselves okay. You understand? Reason very well. And let me be honest with you. Let me say something, right? Our last game, in as much as the players were very, very stupid and reckless, right? Our coach made us to lose that game. Why? Do you understand? Why? Because he knows Fofana. Fofana can be very reckless. And this guy was on a yellow card already. And this guy had played over 70 minutes. He was due to be substituted. Look at Mamadou Sarr. He did very well. He did really well in our game against Hull City. So I expected the coach to be like, okay, let's bring in Sarr. Since he didn't really start the game, so that the pressure by this time he should have been able to read the game, because when you are sitting in the bench, you're going to see the game, you're going to read the game, you're going to say, okay, see this person mistake. When I enter, I no go do like this. When I enter, I no go do like this. And at least a substitute get double chance for yellow. Because now twice yellow will come before red will come. So I expected the coach to do that. Josh was sitting on the bench. Even Tosin one no like the bench. You understand? They were bench. Just give any of them a try. instead of leaving for Fofana there. And at the end of the day, now for Burnley, close to Burnley 18, that thing take happen. It was a needless foul.
All right, moving forward. Arsenal, Chelsea. What scoreline are you predicting? Your scoreline?
I see us this time around winning Arsenal by 2-1. Yes, to me, I like to believe that this is our chance. No, I like to believe that this is our chance because in our last game, we were very close.
Wait. First leg, you guys drew.
Yes.
EFL Cup, Arsenal beat you back to back. And this one now. So this season, the best result you've gotten against Arsenal is a draw. And now you're telling me that you're going to win Arsenal. For Emirates.
I like the fact say you don't go dig up, the past result and everything. That game, our first leg for Premier League, you see now that red card, then cost us that game. We were literally dominating Arsenal. You understand? Even with a red card, you understand? One man down, we still won possession and most attempts, against Arsenal in that particular game. So, League Cup, first leg. I tell you, my players know well. This Palmer, they all right. Caicedo was, I don't know what he don't go take that period. It was a play off anyhow. He gets, and James too. If you notice James never really they form like that this season. So manager just they try to manage his time, his game time. You get, so that thing. But you see that second leg of that EFL. Now what I tell you, say if you see that game, then you can't believe say Arsenal will just wake up.
Wait now. That second leg, it was two big teams.
Yes.
That match.
So what I'm saying is
two big teams played that match. Everybody watch. I'm going to say now. Two giants played that match. But fortunately for Arsenal, the result came at the dying minute. No.
I enjoy your sincerity. You understand? Fortunately for them, because when we get see Arsenal,
it's normal that when two big teams play from 45 minutes zeros, play 60, 70, 80 up to 90 minutes, you go no say actually two giants play. No be say one dey pack boss. No be say the other one no dey pack boss.
Arsenal pack boss. They pack boss. Hey, Gabriel and Saliba, they pack boss for that game.
So at the end of the day, the chance came. And as much as I say, they want counter Arsenal's set piece mentality.
So okay. Let's see.
If Chelsea try that set piece again, when we say Arsenal won't play set piece corner, all of them go down move out. If you know this for, because Arteta can now go back to the drawing table. Liam, this is what you want to do. No worry.
Make I tell you something like this, but if you get battle with somebody like this, but if na two-legged tie, right? The same strategy will be say being used for first leg. You don't go, even though you go use you will bring some of them come back, you go just tweak some, you go just change. You get, so that the person now no go just come, don't know your plan. You understand? You get why they train in secret. Media know they come observe training so that they don't go even leak. The only thing is they give media a chance to do that. Maybe before the training they go interview players, or after the training they go interview players. I'm talking about set pieces, but you don't see wetin Arsenal. Arsenal always say people they hate. Now I don't see the nonsense they don't teach clubs.
Every club
darling Premier League.
Every club get now Conte bring this three back players, 3 defense line.
Yes.
So anything that works for you to get your result legally, do it.
But no be
Arsenal
we still know. With the years, they carry pride themselves with now say they be tiki-taka team, say they touch, they've done it over the years. Why changing this time around?
They've done it over a decade and they have not produced Premier League trophy. So they want to do it.
They're going to set piece FC. Do you agree with me? Set piece FC. And that their set piece now is ruining the beautiful game.
Why?
It's ruining the beautiful game. And how dare you compare what Conte did? No. How dare you hold on. Wait, make I finish. Wait. I say I get headache. I see. There you go. See, I go drag you. I go just hold your shirt for here. See, make I land. These people don't come spoil the beautiful game. Premier League will be so they enjoy. Imagine now like this. Person they go one play. They hold each other. Bro, so they Kobe Mino like this, but he's shocked. He's shocked. So he go poster. He mix pictures, mix their corner against Everton. You always say Everton play against them. Come mix Royal Rumble join. So which means they don't even turn corner now to wrestling. I mean like no. Let me tell you something, but there are things that should not be allowed because you don't really disrupt the flow of the game like that by actually blocking the goalkeeper. There's a reason why it's always been in a way that the goalkeeper has enough space to be able to see, because it gets how they go play that ball now like this. Keeper one can't catch the ball now.
Is it against football rule? Yes or no? Is it?
No, it is not,
because if you stand there without obstructing the keeper, or without holding the keeper's shirt, or without obstructing the keeper from moving, because even if they go there for front of keeper, as the corner they come, everybody go see keeper to exercise his right as a keeper. So if it is not against football rule, it's right.
But have you seen the rate at which players put hands on other players these days? No, because of set piece.
This is why other club they do one. It's because it's working. And I will see tomorrow. Okay, on Sunday for that match, Chelsea will do the same.
What I'm saying is, because it is not illegal right now, does not mean that eventually, if they can look and because it's going to get to a point. I don't see it as something that can be sustained. Let me put it that way. You understand? I do not see it as something that can be sustained. At some point, at some point, they are going to look at it, because clubs are going to complain. Clubs are eventually going to complain, like I am complaining. Because if I am complaining, for Kobe Mino to have done what he did by posting that picture on his Instagram, that means he's indirectly complaining.
If every club is doing it and it's working for them, nobody's going to complain.
Yes, the problem it becomes a very serious problem when every club now wants to start doing it, because when the problem starts, wait, make I tell you now like this, by the time we say every club one can start doing like this, it gets the club when we say go one overdo am, it go come on problem. Now they try to talk that.
They talk because say no be Chelsea introducer. Because it doesn't. I mean, I know you now.
Because my club don't introduce nonsense now. What is that? Is that football or wrestling? Now fight with that.
When as far as those years when the lab started introducing long throw, boom, for inside 18, players they enter 18, go stand in front of keeper. Those that Arsenal intensify their own as a strategy to bring definite result in that set piece. No be today players they for 6 years boss when corner they come.
But you know say
when close free kick they come.
Okay.
No be today they come happen. But now Arsenal from that point bring out a plan, a tactical plan to bring a definite result. Then make anytime Arsenal get set piece, every club they shiver, even Chelsea they shiver, because that road go that rock, that road go it doesn't really shiver. So no come out.
No, see, football, like every other sport, once you make your move, right? After making your move, it's now my turn to counter that move, to find ways to make sure that move you make does not hurt me in a manner that will jeopardize my chances of winning that game. So that's what Chelsea did that day. Because we don't look and say, trying to, because that battle, that way we say they do for inside 18, it always works more in their favor, because now something we say they don't start the train. They brought it. They are the pioneers. You understand? They are the pioneers. Now, Chelsea now said, okay, look, what are we going to do? Should we imitate what these guys are doing, or should we find a way to counter them? And I say, okay, we're not going to give it to them pound for pound. We're going to do it in a manner that the chances of them being able to succeed at that strategy is cut short. You understand? So that's what we did. So everything is strategy. Your strategy against mine, it's just like a game of chess. Your move, after your move, I make my move. So now so it did be. So no be fear, no be anything. But what I am saying is, I see, mark my words, this thing they go do this thing, until clubs go begin they emulate this thing to a point.
They're emulating it already.
Wait now, to a point. Now small you see now, to a point whereby some clubs will begin overdo them, and then it becomes a problem. So if you want to come up with something, right, come up with something beautiful, I beg. Because this sport they had more money go. So for you to begin the carry wrestling, they come it's called the Premier League, not WrestleMania.
All right. Now let's look on that point. Now you say that Arsenal will not win the league. What is your personal beef against Arsenal from winning this league? Nobody say get Man City there. Man City they na big team and they've won it back to back. So what is your personal beef against Arsenal? Who you say they don't carry Chelsea wife now. Chelsea is a world champion and they recognize Chelsea as world champion. So now who Arsenal won league? What do you make you be Chelsea fans? Say now because they win you this season, because they come out for EFL Cup. So why you go say they don't go win league?
The reason why history is important, now because of if we want to make decisions today, we must actually look back to see how many times when we say that we don't try that decision, when we say it work, and even if it work, what were the negative outcomes of of having made that decision. So you will check and say, okay, over time, how successful has this club been over the years? Applying the methods which they are applying. You get over the years, we don't see and see, like for Arsenal, for instance, now we don't see say Arsenal, you go see season go start, then go top. You see Arsenal, how many points they don't bought you more points than waiting they bought you this season. You understand? Let me be honest with you, but I've been really the hope. Just pray. Say Tottenham go fit just say okay, because it's our home and because we have a new manager. Say they fit just say make them draw the game so that they fit just collect that 2 points from these guys, but they turned out to be useless. You understand? You see that thing when we say call them out among top useless clubs, but you don't make mistake. You understand? They you see as you call them, they answer present. They say "Aye, sir." You understand? So I don't really break my heart because I saw it coming because Tottenham, no matter how Tottenham be, anytime we say no matter how Chelsea form, they terrible. If you catch Tottenham,
you go wipe them.
You understand?
Just Arsenal wipe this season.
You understand? So like I said, over the years, right? Arsenal is a good team. I will not lie to you. Yes. My team. Now my neighbors. You get? Now my neighbors.
And as a coach, your dream philosophy as a coach in the
never. How can I admire something that has not worked over the years?
TY, talk to as a coach. As a coach, if you see Arsenal pattern, you no go like me and your boys. They play that pattern. Even if you go bring Chelsea winning mentality and attitude into the team to bring trophy soon, you no go enjoy Arsenal game.
Wetin happen to Barcelona football? Wetin happen to Real Madrid football? Wetin happen to Bayern Munich football? Wetin happen to PSG football? Wey we say have you actually copy? Come add that Chelsea spirit inside. And come listen to Arsenal wey we say never fit dey consistent. Look, listen, right? If they should win the league this season, kudos to them because they don't try. You understand? You see when Liverpool been suffer, then they can't eventually win. So they can't even win Champions League again too. You understand? So I will congratulate them. But what I am seeing, right? Drawing against Wolves will say everybody married this season. You understand? And Guardiola, he beat Newcastle dey form.
But Guardiola
Newcastle Newcastle dey form.
Yes.
Guardiola beats them. You understand?
Both in NFL and
okay now like this, okay. Like I said, worst case scenario, I don't believe say Arsenal go beat us. Do you understand? I don't believe say Arsenal go beat us because one, they fatigue don't they? They are not as strong and as active as they used to be in the last game between us. You understand? And the Arsenal will be the same Arsenal we start beginning of the season, and we saw that in our last game. So if they meet us now, after they don't meet us now, they still get Man City to play again. They still have some other games to play. So how many points are they going to drop? And Guardiola no one drop.
Guardiola has come out to say that there's possibility that Man City may still lose match. He's not ruling out Arsenal from winning the league because Man City may still drop points.
One is allowed to be modest. You understand? One is allowed to be
modest.
Neglect. One is allowed to be modest. And sometimes like this, but you say some things like that in order not to put pressure on your team. Because the moment your coach don't say you must say no worry, go win every game. Pressure on the day. You get. So if you look at Arsenal now, their fans don't want to put pressure on them. You get the pressure. Everybody, the world is looking at Arsenal.
What football team Arsenal?
So everybody's looking at Arsenal. Everybody's saying, okay, it is now their turn. And how many years do you say Arteta don't spend for this team? You get, and they don't invest, they don't give out the players they will say he want. Now player where Arteta want, then they give up. You understand? So that pressure, one, plus past results. You understand? All these kind of things like this. History has a way of repeating itself. You understand? Baggy jeans, so we say don't wear. Now we wear baggy jeans. You understand? So history has a way of repeating itself. And it gets the kind of game where we say, say Arsenal go play. Like as in they play and they come. They can't decline. There's a decline now. Before you know that this one don't get. See, the most consistent player in Arsenal so far has been Declan Rice.
Yes.
We cannot give you
because yes, it's true.
It has been
from a clear point of view.
Declan Rice is the most.
Yes. Not just in Arsenal, in the Premier League.
You understand?
Yes. That position, no other person match him. You understand? Both from Man City, Fulham, Everton.
And I want to talk about that.
I just say nobody. You can't compare Declan Rice with
Declan Rice. Kudos to him. You understand? We trained him after all.
I
agree with you because he has blue blood running through his veins.
Even inside Liverpool, inside Man City, even for Chelsea, nobody.
Declan Rice. Their game against I get one of their game like that. I don't really the game where they play before Wolves. if you see wetin this guy dey play, see Rice dey go inside, dey come back defense. The guy like say, make I no like give you back. If to say Rice no be English player, therefore don't come and go to drug test because the energy wey that boy get this season is second to none. The second to none. So that guy, they literally they carry Arsenal on his shoulders, on his head, on his back, everywhere. It's inside his heart, inside his blood, and they carry Arsenal because
something that no other player in their club could do.
And let's be honest, if a club is to win any title, they need to have players like that. They need to have players like that, not players like Madueke who say they go carry ball. They feel like say they want to do show. You need to win games. They do show.
Odegaard
go enter field before you don't pick injury. You understand? And Saka injury to red card. All those things. No, we're not talking about chess. I don't tell you now. My players this season like this, they believe. See, our problem started when Caicedo got that red card. See, since that from after that game, I don't know if it was pressure. I mean, there's no pressure in Chelsea. The owners are not even expecting anything extraordinary. They're not even expecting that we're supposed to win the league. They say, okay, look, just build a team. Whatever manager they are brought in, the agreement has always been the same. Just build a team. These boys that we're signing, they are talents. Get them to play as a team.
All right, lastly now, if Arsenal eventually win you, of which the winning probability is maybe 70 or 60%. Based on precedent this season. Based on the top this season. The odd is
I can't be. No, enough it ever be odd. Enough it be 60 to 70%. Lie. Enough it be.
How many percent?
Maybe at least 45%.
No,
45
or 50% to go there high now.
Enough it
the top this season.
I say enough it be like that. Enough it be like, see, look. This is not derby game. Do you understand? An old rivalry.
Okay, let me agree say like the same 50-50. If Arsenal eventually win you, will you be disappointed in your team?
I will not be disappointed because I have told you, right, that we are being very inconsistent. I mean, dropping points, important points, vital points from winning positions. I mean,
and that's not what you do.
Playing.
No, that's not what you do.
What's that they do?
No, they get what you do. Now, you tell me say your team is inconsistent. Now, eventually, if you later win, you gonna come tell me say inconsistent. You won't even do. Now make
I tell you something, man. See, make I tell you the truth, man. I get faith. Wait. Say we no go lose the game. But what I am saying is that, but let's be honest with ourselves, but I know. See, when you don't say win probability, what did I say? I did not say that ours was above them. Do you understand? I said 45, 50 something percent, meaning that they have a higher chance of winning than us. Why? Because of the way the team. The lab, I don't even know waiting down and even they do. Joao Pedro, they try at least. Make I take, like I said, but now coach, because lose that last game. Palmer just they misfire. He was misfiring. You get this thing, not be every day. I told you this thing before. You see, kudos to Palmer. You understand? See, I doff my heart to you for what you have done for my team. But I told you before. It's almost like but we had better form. You understand? Our chances of winning games were even better when Palmer was on the sidelines. Do you understand? Because right now that dependency don't come back. Everybody don't they say, okay, it's Palmer, give him the ball. And this guy, see the way he sit away say he miss against Leeds. Look and we post. Now you post. You don't even need to kick this ball. You just need to put it there. Make that ball just see how that ball they fly. Do you understand? That was 2 points, 2 valuable points where we drop. And then against Leeds, against Burnley. Okay, he did miss fight. Coach want make defensive decision after red card. Obviously, you give defense. You get. He's now feeling like the team is kind of getting into his head. You get. And Chelsea know they do like that. Chelsea know they pet players. If you want to go, we'll make a lot of money from him. And it's a win-win situation for us.
It's a win-win. You mentioned the lab. Are you of the opinion that Nicola Jackson should come back?
We shouldn't have sent Jackson away in the first place because Jackson made Palmer a better player. You understand? You need to have seen the way their link up play. You need to have seen their link up. Once if Jackson is moving, Palmer is moving, and Jackson is fast. You understand? Jackson is fast. The only problem that guy had was not being clinical in front of the post. But you see this overall gameplay, you get it was okay. And yes, a little bit of indiscipline was there because he was rough. Jackson the day rough. Him and the chop needless red cards. You understand? But when Jackson gets himself together, things they flow well. Because Jackson get oil for his waist. Give him that ball. I see they run like this, but I see stand like this. Give him that ball with speed. Pew, this guy don't turn. And I see turn like this, Papa, I don't know say okay. Now my chance with this. And he was working. You get, but the thing is that coaches, like I said, some coaches, they get players with them like.
Prefer.
You understand? Preference, you understand? Let me put it that way. You get. So Maresca did not really like Jackson's game like that, and that's the reason why the guy had to.
All right, a good one. A good one. We have Jackson, we have João Pedro, and Dilap. You
And
sell
Gui.
one
And Gui.
and Gui.
Yes.
Sell one, bench two, and start one. Sell one, bench two, and start one.
We sell the lab.
Mm-hmm.
We sell the lab. Bench Jackson and Gui. As if Jackson is here. Well, let's leave Jackson first because Jackson no day. You understand? So as it stands right now, we sell the lab, bench Gui, start João Pedro because of his overall link-up play. You understand? Pedro na player where they come midfield, come help. In grind, they always a show for game. And when he gets the chance, he's very clinical in front of goal.
All right, my prediction against Chelsea, Arsenal, Chelsea. My prediction. T.Y. said
2-1 in favor of Chelsea.
Arsenal 3.
Which Arsenal?
Arsenal 3.
Which Arsenal?
Chelsea 1.
What do you want me to say again now? I don't get what you